When you let people know that the language that they were born and raised with can't be spoken, the songs that they grew up hearing to dance to would no longer be permitted. If essentially the message you received was that everything about you needs to be somebody else, where do you think your self-worth would be?
The first thing is the oath of allegiance to the United States.
We were the ones who had to change.
They're adopting his dress, speech, and ways rapidly.
I felt like a clone.
There was a push.
You had to be strong.
We had a commitment to keeping a language alive, our culture alive, or a set of values alive. And how are they espoused through our games?
So it was kind of like this broad cultural exchange.
All of this kind of culminated in clawing back who we are.
The Games of the North, they've been around for hundreds, if not thousands of years.
Our parents, they were living in arguably one of the harshest climates anywhere. And these games reflected some of that harshness.
These were just ways to transfer physical fitness into survival.
Sometimes you had to be strong long. Sometimes you had to be able to run fast. Other times you had to be able to run far.
All those games were developed by life skills. And those skills are passed down from one generation to another.
The games that are played in Western society encapsulate the values of Western society. In the Native Youth Olympics, everyone's pulling together for the same particular purpose, and that's really just survival.
You don't want another hunter to do bad because that means their family or their village won't be fed.
You're helping your fellow competitors.
When hunters went to go hunting, they shared the knowledge of where the resources were, the best ways to get them. And that's hunter success, and we try to carry that and instill that in our games.
Native Youth Olympics started in 1971 here in Anchorage.
And it's another annual competition revolving around the youth, anywhere from first grade through 12th grade. There are about 10 different events you could choose to participate in.
It was held at the city gym downtown Anchorage.
Someone told me in the neighborhood that said they're having these games and there's people from Nome and from Savunga and Gamble, and we should go watch.
It was small and it was all volunteer run. Once we started competing, you're drawn in, you're hooked.
It was insane.
I want to do it justice, the experience.
I've had a couple of records.
On the first Tonight Show was that Johnny Carson.
Would you welcome Reggie Jewell?
I hold the Arctic Winter Games for the 1-foot high kick. I was so hyped.
I feel like for a lot of people, the reason why they don't do it is for reasons not worth acknowledging, like stigma. Take no shame in that. You get offered, like, I got to travel to Canada. What you mean?
It makes me proud. It makes me proud to be Inupiaq.
for me, even though I'm not Native, like to see people who embrace their culture kind of inspired me to embrace my own.
When other cultures celebrate the games with us, that's wonderful. That's the way it should be. That's the way it's meant to be.
What we want to see happen in the young athletes is the ability to coach one another out in the arena, because that's the delight. That's the value. That's the ancestors coming all the way back before Western contact and transcended into the games we play, so that we're helping others to do their very best and achieve their best.
You know, when I was born, I was given my name, Reggie, after my uncle. But I was also given another name, which is Isiguro Tok. And those names carry us for a while. But there comes a time when it becomes your responsibility to pick up that name and carry it forward. We need to own who we are and all of the aspects of our culture that we have and that we share.